It's me. What's going on?
I just feel like since I said something that hurt him in front of Dr. Pia, everything's been like...
It's been different since that visit?
Yeah, for sure.
Come here. What's been going on? I'm talking to her.
Came home, we had a conversation, you know. We started talking about past. She throwing in my face, you know. And I was like, okay. I said, and then I was like, here we go. It's the real version coming out. I said, so you've been wanting to say this, now it's coming out, you know. And she started going back and forth. I got loud, and she was just like, you know, when I spoke my truth the other night, when we did the exercise, you know, she said she was shocked because I had never told her any of that. And I'm just like, you know, I've been honest with you. It just hadn't been comprehended. You know, that right there felt like it was just too direct. And I even said it after. I was just like, I think I was too direct, you know? And so when I spoke my truth that night, you know, I wasn't aware that I know her. That wasn't my intention. You know what I'm saying? I was just being honest because I felt like that's the only way she did understand. But then it bites me in the ass because you really felt this way. I had my guys with the meeting. I mean, I had the meeting with the fellas today. I made a comment. I said, I don't think she's ready for marriage. You know, she interprets that I'm trying to take her away from her friends when clearly I'm just like, there's certain you shouldn't do when you're married. It's as simple as that. I don't want my wife going to the club every weekend, whether it's for 2 hours, go bowling. Why that specific scene every weekend? And she's like, maybe we're not compatible. I'm like, then maybe we just ain't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, and just be honest.
Did y'all say this to each other?
I did.
Okay, come here, because instead of keep saying he said, she said, Lex, where you at? Is he saying what you want, you're saying, y'all saying two different things.
I'm not gonna say I don't think, because I don't wanna say what you think. I feel. I just feel like I'm just not wanted.
What makes you feel that way?
Anytime I try to have any type of intimacy, the most passionate we've been was honeymoon. I keep going back to that, like, what was so different about the honeymoon then? Now we didn't know each other.
When we sit and talk and tell each other everything, it's not an emotional intimacy?
No, it's definitely an emotional intimacy, but sometimes we have to get past that.
So because I won't sleep with you, you don't feel like you're wanted?
It's not that you won't sleep with me. It's the fact that we don't exchange the same energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm attracted to you in many ways. You know, I just feel like it's not reciprocated. You know, I have to force you to want to just not necessarily be around me, but to just want me. If it's a weekend, you know what I'm saying? I get parts of you. I get a few hours, but sometimes I want you the whole weekend. And in your opinion, that's smothering you.
I have friends. I would like to hang out with them. That's it.
In my vows, I meant that I wanted you to be free, but I didn't mean free as in living a single life while you're married.
I think we just have two different perspectives of what is a single lifestyle and what's not. But for you to label me as somebody who's not ready to be married, that's your opinion. I just didn't picture marriage to be like this. I'm sorry, I didn't.
What did you pick marriage as?
I told you, just fun. Like, us still being able to be ourselves and do what we typically do just together, like teammates. I'm not your opposition, Justin.
It's just, we're just different. Where do we go from here?